One of the greatest disadvantages of being a Nigerian is sharing this country with these savages from the north. See, I will continue to blame the British for amalgamating the Southern and Northern Protectorate and calling it Nigeria. In many parts of southern Nigeria, especially in Igbo land, trade, education, and entrepreneurship have historically been seen as the primary pathway to progress. Families sacrifice a great deal to ensure that their children go to school. Parents often spend millions of naira on tuition, books, and training because they believe education is the strongest tool for building a better future. But our neighbors in the north, those that only find comfort in sleeping in the forest, are busy parading with their cattle. Is cattle rearing bad, or is it non-profitable? In fact, with proper investment and planning, Nigeria's livestock sector could generate billions of dollars in revenue, create jobs, and strengthen the agricultural economy. Unfortunately, instead of modernizing the sector, some criminal groups have turned cattle movement into a cover for violent activities such as kidnapping, extortion, and attacks on farming communities. They want millions overnight. The resort to kidnapping and unaliving of human beings. They groom their children in the business of terrorism. What does little children know about guns? For crying out loud, kidding you, madam. Makebe. If they don't know better, go to school. Be useful to yourself for what? Even to bathe. Okoto did not even see where to walk. Our child. Children who should be in classrooms learning mathematics, science, and technology are sometimes seen carrying weapons and participating in violent activities. This is a tragedy not only for those children, but for the future of the country. Why do you think they killed Abba? They bite Abba because they are angry that Abba went to school. Why will you go to school when your mates are in the bush carrying Ebe? They are so angry. They hate it when their brother go to school. No, maybe Obudu. Education remains one of the most powerful tools for transforming societies. When young people are encouraged to learn, develop skills, and build productive careers, they contribute positively to their communities and to national development. This situation is particularly painful to many people in the Southeast who have built their society around hard work, entrepreneurship, and education. Igbo communities pride themselves on investing in schools, businesses, and innovation. Seeing Nigeria constantly associated with violence and insecurity is therefore frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Nigeria cannot continue on the path of insecurity and violence. Every region must take responsibility for addressing the problems within its own environment so that the country can move forward towards peace, stability, and progress. For people in Igbo land, the message remains clear. Continue prioritizing education, innovation, and enterprise. These values have carried the region through many historical challenges, and they will continue to define its future. At the end of the day, Nigeria will only move forward when criminality is rejected everywhere, and when all communities commit to raising their children to become productive citizens rather than participants in violence. Yes. Register your children in our Igbo Academy and see great improvement. If you also want to learn content, DM me. And we have power banks for sale. If you want it, also DM me. 20K, 30K, and 50K mAh. I'm just a DM